Everybody, I'm going to take you on vacation. The topic this week is we're going to talk about the greatest gift of all of these is love, and we're going to talk about families and healing. But before we get started, let's have some jazz music as I take you on vacation with me and my family. Everybody, I'm Stacy with Stacy's Organizing and Decorating for Life. I'm here to help you organize your thoughts and decorate your perspectives. Don't go dizzy on me. I'm not going to make this long because I am my own tripod and everything else. I'm on vacation right now. You find me in Memphis near Graceland. I'm in the neighborhood of Graceland right now. The king who had a dream, and where he and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. died, and they both had a dream, and their dreams are being fulfilled. I think that both of their dreams were for peace and equality and unity, and so I hope that these videos bring that to you. Today our topic is going to be about, the greatest of all of these is love, and we're talking about the gifts, and so the greatest gift of all is love, and oftentimes that starts with our family, and I'm on vacation with my family right now, and so this is going to be a series because I am going to make this short. By the next time I do a video, I will have my tripod and I'll have my light. So things will be better and I won't be shaking you up all around. But in thinking about this, I realize how fortunate I am to be able to have good relationships with my family, as I hear many people say they can't get along with their family. So I'm hoping that we can do a series on healing the different aspects of families. So, the problem with it is that a lot of our problems that we have arise through this agreement, and it could be like a soul agreement that we've picked to have with our families, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. What if you picked your parents? What if in some way, shape, or form you and your siblings actually picked each other to help you through the challenges of life, so that you could see that the greatest of all of these is love? We intellectualize love on so many bases and so many times. But love is something that is an action word too, that it's something that we do. So before I finish today, I want to leave us with a thought, and that's about all, and I'll try to find a quote as well. Okay, and I hope that you can think about possibly enjoying your family, or times in your life when you have enjoyed some aspects of your family. But our family bonds are meant to be healed. They're not meant to be something, I've said before that in our wounds, that we can't heal our wounds by just intellectualizing, just like the word love. We can't heal our wounds by saying, oh, I'm never going to behave like that, I'm never going to do this. I have a shirt too that says never say never, and I don't have it on today, but maybe tomorrow. But we never know what we're going to do. The thing is that on this trip, there were people that I got to see, things that I got to see that we didn't know, whether you're going to see it or not because of the COVID. We don't know who's around or not, and that's the same with our family. So I oftentimes try to do these to let you think, or to give you the thought of, rather than living on pride of resentment, living on love of unity, of how do you want your story to end, So before I finish up, hold on a sec. This is one of the profound thoughts I think when I know that it's a video day, and I want to share something that's going to help you, give you some thoughts. Is that people oftentimes can't see their own self-hate that's created through the false esteem. That's the pride I was talking about, y'all. The false esteem given to them by the mixed messages of their formative growing up years. So a lot of this comes from the mixed messages, is that as children we are so confused with the mixed messages that we receive that we may think that if it's not this way or that, which is oftentimes what we were taught, but then we've seen things happen one way, what we thought was love as a child, and then we see it performed another way. These are where we get confused about what love really is. And so once we learn, when we grow up, we're over 21, we learn to love ourselves, then it is at that time that we can really express love to the mass amount that is what it's expected. What I don't want to say expected, but the mass amount that we have in our hearts and in our souls, because then we can, when we heal what's on top of our soul, we can go to a whole new level. So before I finish up here today and leave you with those thoughts, I want you to email me or share in the comments below on what your thoughts are about love and how you yourself have worked on healing through love, because I know that I share some of the things that help me so that I can help you. So you may have thoughts that may help you, and too, if you're suffering with the help of a loved one, because oftentimes we can still stay connected to loved ones, but sometimes we cannot. But regardless of whether we can or cannot, we want to have our heart, our soul filled with love. It doesn't mean because we have a vision that we have to divide with everybody all of our lives. But some of us were taught that in love, Some of us were taught if you love somebody, then you won't talk to this person, or you won't do this, or you won't do that, and that's more control. Real love isn't about control, okay? So I'll post a quote with this. I'm going to leave you with this because I'm about to take you all to Beale Street, just for a different flair. But next week we're going to be right on time and right on target, and we're going to talk more about the greatest of all of these is love. The greatest gift of all of these is love. When there have been differences in my own family and through our growth process, when it would be called to my attention that there was a little rift of division, I would always say, rather than taking sides and taking part in this, I would always say the bottom line is love. So I say that to you today. The bottom line is love, and I miss you. I do miss you, but I wish you much peace and love, and I thank you so much for your time. Bye.